What is your favorite city for game? Or, you can name top three,
Yeah,
whatever
absolutely,
you feel.
absolutely. So it really depends on what you think. If you're talking with me, man, I like big booty Latino girls. So I'm gonna choose Miami
That's not the
every time.
first time I have heard that this week.
Right, yeah, no, exactly. So it comes down to different things. It's like Los Angeles is great because you get to be able to run a lot of the social circle game and be able to network with models and just have incredible relationships with girls. So my top three places, I really like, especially for my status game, my value game that I teach and I do myself. Gold Coast, Australia is really fun. It's really good. You get some amazing girls there. Miami, Florida, impeccable. I did like Romania is a great place too. Not a lot of people do. Any of the places in Eastern Europe, Bulgaria, this and that they're great. I traveled there a long time ago, so Romania was only a couple of months ago. But my favorite place this year has been Dubai, my friend. Dubai. It's been the fucking best place ever. Now a lot of people say it's 80% prostitutes. Did not have that problem at all, man. I had strategies to be able to do that, and Dubai was quote unquote just amazing time for me. So I definitely will be going there and living there in the near future because of how good it is, man. It's just like a paradise of like every model comes there, every model, knows like it's a value game. They're looking for guys with money. But it's a really funny thing because what I understood is when everybody has the commodity. So let's say you go to a place like London, right? And the commodities, nice fits and cars and money. That's cool, but that's like, oh, like only a certain amount of people have those, right? So the girls go after them. In Dubai, everybody has money. So that ain't the commodity. When everyone has the commodity, it ain't a luxury or rarity. Everyone has it. So what is the commodity that people are after? Well, every guy's got money. Oh, personality wins in Dubai because every rich guy doesn't have a personality. But if you're charismatic, extrovert in this, they were lapping it up. If you have access like the access that I had and you had the fast cars and this and that, your personality just shone through. And like, man, we had boat parties, we had everything. It was just a great fucking time because of the personality was just so on was such a rarity there that it was just so easy to be able to not only game girls but be able to have mini relationships there. It was fantastic.
So this reminds me of what Michael Sartain was saying in one of my videos about a year ago.
Yeah,
Um, play the game you're gonna win. And if you're saying in Dubai everyone's playing that money game or the Lamborghini game, everyone's got these fucking flashy cars and all those
yeah,
luxury things, but it's not perceived that way because everyone has it, then the game you're gonna win is personality.
yeah. 100%. And how have you developed your personality? Not having all the flashy cars and being, man, I'm 5'7". I have to develop personality. I have to be heard before I'm even seen. Most people look above me, right? So they at least hear me before. So yeah, that's the things. The shortcomings, quote unquote, shortcomings of being short have been a blessing in disguise in different places in the world. So I just go to the places where I'm treated best, and that's why I don't
So,
resent the passport bros, bro. That's where they're treated best. Because they know a little bit of Spanish, they know a bit here and there. It's like, man, I'll go to the places where I'm treated best.
when you're having sex and with a woman and you're about to come, you say shortcomings, shortcomings.
Yeah, no, I'll fun sized or some shit like that. Get ready for this fun sized load.
Fun-sized party package. This
That's
is
it.
fucking
That's
crazy.
it.
This is being a weird episode. Okay, the only thing I'm gonna say is I have never been to Dubai, but a lot of people
Yeah,
are talking about it. Andrew Tate has a place there. Justin
yeah,
Waller
yeah.
said he was his neighbor getting a neighbor
Yep.
place there or something like that. Everyone's talking about Dubai. It's like the next GTA 6 is going to have to be Dubai or something because
Yeah.
1980s, the place to be was Miami. And in the 90s, it's like Los Angeles, Los Santos, New York in the 2000s or whatever. It's going to have to
Well,
be
you
Dubai
got the
pretty soon.
Miami, you got the Miami Vice, man. You Vice City. That was it. Vice City at the
I'm
start. Then
wearing
it
a
was Los
shirt today.
Santos. I like. Oh yeah, it is. It is a GTA. Like I like it, man. And that's where my whole life came from. That's sick. It's like
It's
I used to play Vice City, and that's why I love Miami, man.
my favorite TV show is Miami Vice, so I got Crockett and Tubbs here. Fucking love
Bit of
that shit.
Don Johnson. There we go.
Classic. Yeah, but anyway, y how is it in Dubai? Because obviously it's in the Middle East. It's surrounded by the very core of the Islamic religion in the
Yeah.
neighboring Saudi Arabia, not so far away. I imagine there are lots of Saudi nationals probably living there, or maybe it seems to be a bit international, at least in many regards.
Yeah, for sure.
So they say like there's no alcohol allowed, you can't hug in public unless you're married, stuff like that. How does it actually work? Or don't incriminate yourself. There has been so much of that going on in these videos.
Uh, no. Yeah, no. I'm more than happy to talk about it because it was a great experience there. I think the Saudi nationals live more in Saudi Arabia. I think it's a bit more of a business center there, and Dubai is more for the nomad entrepreneur guy that wants to live it up. The alcohol stuff they usually you can't buy or in some restaurants you could have it, but it was more the hotels. Oh, no, actually, I don't think there was any alcohol in restaurants. Only hotels and nightclubs. So you could get alcohol. It's not as a bit, but you had to have certain licenses, and this is where the hotels did those kind of things. But think about a place where no drugs are, limited alcohol. Sure, this is where all these prostitutes are going to because they're getting, they're getting lots and lots of money for sure. I just didn't look at that. I looked at it as such a safe haven for there's no drugs, there's no alcohol, and man, I've never felt safer in my entire life. Like I live in Sydney, it's probably one of the safest places ever. I felt safer in Dubai. Other than driving in the car, that was pretty scary because they're fucking wild on the streets, man. They drive like maniacs. But
Doing their
I never felt
whirlies
safe.
on two wheels.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. But there's laws there that like you could leave your keys, your phone, your wallet, and you could come back in 6 hours and it's still there. Right, the level of safety is incredible. Again, you can't be caught stealing. I think they take a hand, right? Like that's the level at which they do. It's pretty wild, but again, it's a place where you know not to fuck up, so you don't fuck up there. And so there is that level of respect. And again, one of the biggest things that I got a bit of flack for recently was saying Dubai. I've never had a place where not from Dubai, from Australia. Australia, people avoid eye contact. They're very sheepish. They don't want to look at you. Dubai, everybody wanted to look in your eyes and smile and say hello. And it was the most welcoming and warming place. And I just didn't know how repressed and how much the last couple of years had changed as Australia when no one wants to look at you. They're all scared of you. In Dubai, they're all happy to see you. And I was like, wow, this is a very interesting phenomenon. Is there bad parts of Dubai? Yeah, absolutely. Is there bad parts of any place in the world? Yeah, absolutely. You're from Nova Scotia, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm sure there's bad parts of Nova Scotia that you're like, yeah, we don't want.
The dark side. Oh,
Yeah,
yes, there
yeah.
is.
So it's like anywhere. So but it's an experience again. You got to go there with money. It's one of the it's pay to play basically in that sort of city. But it's a city that I'm willing to go to the ends of the earth to find different places that are awesome to be at. Again, and being able to bestow that information on the guys is awesome. That one day they might go and they might love it too, which is awesome.
Alrighty, nice. Perfect.